on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Rear Naked Locks. Last night was the pay-per-view, Topuria versus Charles. We're going to go ahead and give you guys a breakdown of what happened yesterday. We're going to start off with the results from our overall bets. My boy Henry with the clean sweep.
Hey, man. Hey, whoever was watching and parlayed all our picks, hey, just know I blessed you, man. This is the one time where I don't put a couple bucks on all my picks, and that shit fucking hit, man. $5 would have given you $606, bro.
I'm telling you, I told Henry and a couple other of my friends, like, we should have went to Vegas. It would have cost us some money to be there, but if we would have matched our bets, maximum capacity, nothing but profit. I just want to say that.
Hey, straight up. I mean, we'll get into the bets as we go, but hey, 4 for 4. I mean, we told you guys, we take this thing serious. We watch the tape, we do the study, and we're here to make money.
100%, nothing but profit, boys. Moving forward, we had one bad day, came back with a vengeance. We told you.
100%. Can't ask for anything more, man. Next week should be. I think the following card should be cake, man. But we'll get into that when we do the breakdown. We're gonna start off with the first fight with Nico Price and Jacob Smith. I mean, we said it was a fucking lamb to the slaughter. I'm surprised Nico didn't go out from some of the punches that he took, but the Smith dude is good. Joe Rogan kept going on and on about his cardio. He's looking tired, and then he hits that fucking monster transition to the back. A tired fighter doesn't do that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree a little bit. Like, he looked like he was getting tired, but he was getting tired from beating Price's ass. Price is just durable, you know. Not a lot of guys are going to be standing after that ass beating. So, like, I want to see him fight somebody like a little bit more like with experience. But dude is dangerous, bro. Like, I'm definitely betting on him again. You know, like, he seems to be well rounded.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that Nico Price took a dive against Robbie Lawler because he took a fucking beating today. But hey, man, yeah, I was impressed with Smith. He was minus 2,000. Well, he was minus 2,500 by the fight night, so that was very justified. But after that, we had Jonathan Diniz versus Diniz Hines. Diniz beat the shit out of him, man. There's another freaking Nico Price situation where Hines took a vicious beating for 2 rounds. A couple of times he'll say by the bell, and then round 3, Diniz slowed down and Hines came on, but he was never in danger. Is the Diniz coasted to decision. He should have got the KO. That's pretty bad, but he did what he got to do. That was leg number 1 for the Rhino Rush parlay.
Yeah, definitely. Hines just, I mean, dude has heart. Dude has chin. Dude has a solid chin, but you know, he's only been like training for like 4 years, like I heard like the broadcast say. So, I mean, maybe he'll get better, but I don't really see it. Like, dude's kind of already like up there in age, but dude reminds you of Ben Grimm from Fantastic Four. I was like, clobbering time. It's clobbering time. Definitely
looks like what's his name? Will Sasso, the comedian.
Butterbean. He just has that look, you know, just fucking clean from head to toe. I was like, bro.
Yeah, shit out. I mean, I think he's gonna have some success in the UFC though, man. He's a dog.
Yeah, he's definitely he has the ability to drown people because he was there all 3 rounds. And Diniz was hitting him with some shit, bro. He's just hitting him.
Shit out. I mean, I don't think I ever fucking put Diniz in the parlay ever again, but for this week's card, he did what he had to do, and he came through for us. We didn't have a fucking bet on this fight here, but we just wanted to cover it because it seemed like everybody was on Slava Claus, and Mckinney did it to him in like fucking 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of people were saying like Borshchev was going to be the dog. Borshchev's going to be the dog, but me, Henry, and like a couple of our friends we're just analyzing it, and I was like, dude, McKinney is kill be killed, but he has a path to victory. Like, people just know him as like a KO artist, but he has pretty decent grappling, and like he definitely showed it. Like, Slava Claus has a deficiency in the grappling, bro.
Yeah.
And fucking McKinney took like clear advantage of it, man. That shit was crazy. Shit was smooth too.
Yeah, hey, shout out to the UFC for not giving my boy McKinney another bonus. He's at in all his fights. He's had 0 post-fight bonuses.
They're fucking hating on.
Dana White must hate that for straight up. But overall, good performance from McKinney. I'll let freaking Chato take the lead on this one because this is his girl right here.
About first leg of the Around the World parlay. If you guys matched it, stay tuned for the results. So Cortez versus Araujo. I told you guys in the breakdown that Cortez had the crystal clear grappling advantage over Araujo, and that's exactly what she did, dude. Took her down, controlled her, and like even the takedowns that like she didn't get, she was making Araujo work each and every round, dude. That shit was crazy. Araujo like literally didn't have any like oh shit moments. Like people were saying like 29-28 Cortez, but that was a beautiful 3-round decision, 30-27. I mean, I would like to see Cortez try to go for the finish a little bit more in her fights, but you know, like she beat the shit out of this girl, bro. 38 years old. This was a shoe-in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's probably the safest play in the whole card. I know other fighters got quick finishes, but this is complete domination from start to finish. She looked good. I mean, a lot of people are down on her just because she got her eyelash knocked off. But, like, again, man, that's fucking Rose Namajunas. You're comparing Rose to fucking Viviane Araujo? Like, come on, man. And Cortez is a lock here, and her wrestling looked good. She scrambled well. I mean, those finishes, those chokes are pretty close, so it's clearly getting better.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, I told you guys Hyder Amil was due to get chinned. I told you he was going to get chinned here. Did I expect him to get chinned out cold? No. But Jose Delgado, he's fucking diverse with the striking. He's Benson Henderson's protege. He throws knees up the middle. He mixes in his strikes. We said it. He's knocking Amil the fuck out, and he came through.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little salty because Amil knocked out my boy Golden Tiger and cost me $21,000. But he had this shit coming. You can't fight like that forever, man. Not at his age. So shout out to my boy Jose Delgado. Chinned his ass. Rhino Rush parlay cash right here.
Easy, bro. Easy. Cash our first parlay in the prelim. I'm telling you guys. Prelim bets, main card bets, full card bets. Rear naked locks is where it's at. Delgado came through, Amil. Like, this is why I don't bet on fighters that just have one path to victory, because if they get exposed, they get exposed. Like, people that don't have head movement, I've been burned before, bro. Like, you just watch them. They throw bombs, but their head is in the air sniffing the roses. But this time, my boy looked down, ate that knee, fucking stiff. Rigor mortis on the mat, bro. That shit was insane. Shit was
100%,
insane.
man. 100%. It was a beautiful knee. Jose Delgado, he's a fucking truth, man. This guy's he's a sniper. He's killer be killed. Be on the lookout for his next fight. This dude's a dog.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, this is another one, man. This is the start of the lock of the week. We were both on the RoboCop heavy here. People kept bringing up that Hermansson, that fucking Joe Pyfer shit, man. Fuck Joe Pyfer, bro. This is not Joe Pyfer. This is fucking RoboCop. Jack Hermansson has no power. He wasn't gonna out-grapple him. His path to victory was nothing, nil. RoboCop, dude, he fucking murdered this dude. He was out cold like Pacquiao, dog.
That shot after the knockout, unnecessary, but then again, that's Dean's fault, not RoboCop's fault. Like, people were saying that fucking bringing up that Joe Pyfer shit, but you guys have to understand, like, Joe Pyfer, he's a fucking overhand right demon. Like, he doesn't throw combinations. He doesn't set shit up. He has the power to do it, but he doesn't have any combinations. RoboCop, the dude is ruthless, dude. He was getting peppered by Hermansson, and I was just, the whole time I was thinking, like, oh, he's just finding his range. He sat down on one punch, slept the Joker out fucking cold, bro. That shit was insane, bro.
Dude, this dude had Jared Cannonier on fucking skates. Jared Cannonier is a fucking killer gorilla for a reason, man. This dude's a fucking animal. He's a dog. He just happened to outdog freaking RoboCop that day, and that's the main reason why he came back and won that fight. If you got to be a fucking real motherfucker to knock out RoboCop. He's only been knocked out with dudes with super savage kill power, and Joker is not it. So shout out to us for that lock of the week. This is easy, free.
All right. Next up, we got Talbott versus Lima. this was the first fight that me and Henry were against. I was preaching on Lima's takedowns, and I thought Lima had more ways to finish this fight. And yeah, the first grappling exchange, I was like, oh, fuck, I picked wrong. Like, Talbot made the adjustment, so I'll give him props for that. Like, you know, I took this out to the face. It's all good. Talbot made the adjustments. He did. And then, I want to give a second to give a shout out to Barcelos because, bro, if you're able to fucking control Talbot, like, your fucking grappling is top notch, bro. It's definitely top notch.
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like people are just severely overhyping Lima here. I mean, in his last fight against Muhammad Naimov, it was close. You can make the argument he was losing. I mean, he did find the finish in round 3, but other than that, like, it was a competitive fight against a guy who I think Talbot would knock out. Like, Talbot, I mean, he did look better than I fucking would have thought. You know, yeah, he won this fight on the mat because Lima was holding his own on the feet. It's just low IQ for this dude. He's winning the moments on the feet, and he keeps going for takedowns, even though he keeps getting fucking reversed easily. Like, bad fight IQ. I mean, Talbot looked good. I don't know about 29-28. That was a clear 30-27. All the damage is on the Talbot side, but hey, we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take that out to the face. So this is the first one I got wrong.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why we didn't bet on this fight, though. Is like there's two animals going at it, and somebody was bound to lose. Man.
Royval versus Van again. Me and Henry went against each other. This one, my guy, bro. Like, talk about fight of the year, just back and forth scraps. I don't know how many fucking punches they threw, bro. It was like fucking something crazy, like 400 or something. Dude, like Royval had the clear game plan. I thought if he was gonna continue with the leg kicks, body kicks, but just like me and Henry were talking about during the fight, like Van will land a heavy strike, and then Royval was just trying to get his lick back, and they're just going back and forth. Like Royval's just no grappling exchanges, no takedowns. Dude was just in a boxing fight with Van, and it's clear as day now, bro. Like no one's gonna outstrike Van toe to toe, bro. Like you have to be outside of his range because if you're in the pocket, my boy rips those body punches like crazy, dude. Fucking insane.
Yeah. There was just a clear power difference here. Honestly, Royval, I mean, DC kind of brought it to light. He fights too fucking emotional. Like when he was having success, he was mixing in the calf kicks to the body. He was working the kicking range, and then Van would crack him with a big overhand right, and he'll try to get that leg back and just start throwing nothing but punches. And Van was just baiting his ass. Even when they would go into clinch, Van was just ripping his body constantly scoring. And Royval's better than this. I mean, he did land a fucking crazy amount of strikes, but he's definitely better than this. I would love to see this in a 5-round fight. I know because I mean, in round 3, I felt like Royval was having the moments until he got fucking dropped. But that was just them just pointing to the ground, just fucking swinging. But if Royval ever wants to be a champion, he's definitely got to keep his emotions together.
Hey, but that Van Pantoja fight is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting because Van, but we'll talk about that fight. But dude's Pantoja's a fucking monster.
Yeah, man. The way he did Kai, shit, man, it was crazy. But before that, we had Dariush against Moicano. We said it, man. Fucking Moicano, he's average. As long as Dariush's chin holds up here, he wins this fight fucking clear as day. Other than fucking the knockdown in round 1, he dominated every single fucking minute in this fight. Moicano's no good. He's funny. Like, he's fucking hilarious. But, like, this is Dariush who was on his way to a title fight, and he happened to run into Arman Tsarukyan, who's #1 contender. Charles Oliveira, who's one of the greatest of all time. Like, dude, like he ran into 2 buzzsaws, and that's the reason why he hasn't got a title fight. But this dude's good everywhere.
Yeah, definitely. Like during the breakdown, we talked about how Dariush has never gotten out grappled, bro. Like he did just that, bro. Like Moicano's only game plan was to land that heavy punch or out grapple him. Dariush, cool, calm, and composed on the ground, got up. He was hitting him with some shit. So like I told you guys, Dariush as an underdog was the play. And me and Henry went to that fight in the Interdome, and I was telling everybody like Dariush is gonna take this dub. I just didn't see it. This is exactly how I thought it was gonna play out the first time, and it played out exactly the same the second time, dude. Like Moicano's never gonna touch gold again. I mean, it sucks to say, but like he's primetime TV, but his fighting style it's just not complete, bro. It's just not complete.
Yeah, I mean, we told you guys too. If this fight goes to decision, Dariush 9-0 decisions, make it 10-0, clear as day. We take these every time, man. The Bark Alley 1-1 now. Shout out to my boy Dariush for riding the ship, and we're gonna ride the momentum from here on out.
Yeah, definitely. All right, next up we got the co-main event for the flyweight title, Pantoja versus Kara-France. I mean, everyone's like the narrative going into this fight was like Kai was gonna land that overhand right, Kai was gonna land that overhand right. Pantoja bullied this guy every single round, dude. I mean, the fight didn't last that long, but dude, Pantoja showed no respect to Kai's power. And I don't know if you guys saw like the little details. Pantoja, bro, he does like a reverse pull guard, bro. He pulls guard from the back position. He drags you down and locks in that body triangle. That shit is fucking just beautiful jiu-jitsu, bro. Like you could tell this guy is a fucking savage on the ground, dude. Like he literally hasn't been knocked out in like 40 fights, so like he doesn't care about someone's fucking power, bro. He just bum rushes you, gets you to the cage, shoots or pulls guard because he knows he has a clear advantage on the floor. Dude is like 35 years old and like it looks like he's getting better, bro. It's just fucking insane.
Yeah, dude. The way he took down Kai in the first round, that changed the entire fight. Kai was not moving forward after that. He kept backing up, and that last takedown that Pantoja landed, it was like Kai fucking moving backwards, scared. He fell off balance from him just trying to regain freaking distance. Yeah, this dude's fucking insane, bro. He fights exactly like Marab does, but this guy's a cannibal. The nickname suits him. My boy's a fucking killer, bro. Honestly, that Joshua Van fight is gonna be interesting, man. I think I lean towards Pantoja. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna root for Van for sure, but this dude's gonna have a big size advantage over Van, and it might just be too strong.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like I'm going for Van, just like I went for Van like Royval fight, but it's like people have clear advantages over Van. Like fucking Royval had a shit game plan, but Pantoja, he's not gonna stand in the pocket, bro. He's gonna shoot. He's gonna drag Van. The only determining factor is if Van is able to fucking scramble out. Because if he plays that ground game, it's Pantoja sub all day, every day, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a crazy fight though, man. Because if Van stuffs the first few takedowns, sheesh, man. He's gonna be ripping the body, hitting Pantoja in the head, and we'll see though, man. Hopefully the fight it gets booked sooner rather than later. I mean, we're talking about it during the fight. Hopefully it's Islam against JDM and Pantoja versus Van as a co-main event on the card. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, probably MSG.
Yeah, but man, we all saw it coming, bro. If you didn't see this coming, bro, it's because you're just being delusional. Oliveira does not move his head. Topuria gave you the game plan in all the interviews. Charles moves forward. He doesn't move his head. He lines up perfectly to get knocked out in round one. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna say it's just like I talk about other fighters I don't like Cormier, Stipe, like them, but you have to respect them, bro. Like Topuria, I don't like this guy because he knocks out all of my favorite fighters, but dude is undeniable, bro. Dude has the touch of death on both fucking hands, bro. Undefeated, ambidextrous power, and then they went to the ground, dude. Topuria had Oliveira in the crucifix. Dude, Topuria had that for his leg, dead to rights, and cool, calm, collected. Dude, Topuria is well-rounded, bro. That shit is fucking insane. And then his power transferred over to 155. Bro, like, people are nervous, bro. Like, Patty, Armin, Gaethje, like, there's no way you're fucking in there just being like, I could stand. Everybody, all three of those fighters have a deficiency, and Topuria so far, like, I don't see any deficiency, bro, so far.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, freaking people keep asking who Topuria should fight next, and I don't think it should be. It should definitely be fucking Gaethje. Gaethje does not fucking deserve it, bro. He keeps calling the Max Holloway fight exhibition. Absolutely not. He got knocked fucking dead to rights. If it's not Armin, who should be the rightful number one contender, then it should be Patty. It's an exciting fight. Give Topuria a quick paycheck and have Armin fight Gaethje for the number one contender fight.
Yeah, like in the post fight, Dana White said like no to Armin. Armin said he still. I mean, dude, Armin did it to himself, bro. Like he fucking literally had a whole card around him and he pulled out last second. So I just know he's not gonna get it. And then the fans asked Dana White about Gaethje, and then he wasn't really feeling it. And then he said he wasn't feeling Patty, but like they're the only fight that like kind of makes sense, either that or Islam. But I mean, him and Patty, let Topuria get that easy win on Patty, and then have him wait for fucking Islam, dude.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's no clear. The only clear contender is Armin. He's the only one on a monster win streak. Everybody else, well, I mean, Patty is too, but his win streak, his biggest name is Michael Chandler, you know? So, like, Gaethje's on a one-fight win streak. He beat Rafael Fiziev, who was the underdog to fucking Ignacio Bahamondes. Like, come on, bro. Be fucking serious. Max Holloway is fighting Dustin Poirier next week, and Holloway just knocked out fucking Gaethje. So if Holloway wins, Gaethje should be the number one contender. Get the fuck out of here, bro. This doesn't make sense. But whatever, man. Doesn't matter. Whoever lines up with Ilia as a sacrificial lamb. It's going to take somebody with heavy pressure and a monster chin to beat Ilia because this dude has a touch of death.
Yeah, definitely. I think the play that to me makes more sense if Islam wins both titles. So Poirier has technically both titles. Islam comes down, or fucking Ilia goes up. Just run that fade. Prime versus prime, number one pound for pound versus number one pound for pound, bro. Like it's clear as day. The matchup is there. It's just up to the UFC if they're gonna let it play out because this is another super fight that can easily be thrown away. You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's the fight to make, man. But let's not pretend that JDM doesn't have a very good chance to beat Islam's ass. You know, like the dude's big as fuck.
Point for JDM.
It's like Bilal has good takedowns. It's gonna be interesting, man. We'll see. We're just gonna get into our bets real quick and recap how we did. So we're gonna let Chato take the lead on the around the world here.
All right. Yeah, I told you guys. Look, around the world parlay. If you guys are new to the Around the World Parlay, I told you guys, I'm on a kill streak right now. I'm popping UAVs left and right. So the Around the World Parlay, 3 fighters from around the world, 3 different countries. This week we had Cortez, USA, Ilia from Georgia / Spain, and Pantoja from Brazil. I told you guys, each one of these fighters I picked, I do my research on. They have their own significant way and path to victory. Cortez was a grappling, Ilia was a striking, and Pantoja was a grappling as well. Dude, to a T. I called it to a T. Decision by. I even had like around the world parlay plus the cycle parlay where I had Cortez by decision, Ilia by KO, and Pantoja by sub. I'm telling you guys, match these bets, match the around the world parlay. It feeds families every single time, plus money all the time. Stay tuned for next week's around the world parlay. We're just gonna keep on cashing, keep on stacking, boys. Rear Naked Locks out.
Yeah, next up we had the Rhino Rush parlay. Honestly, my mentality going into these is I'm trying to go for people with the finishing upside. This parlay is 2-1 ever since I took over. Last week's card, I did take the 2 girls who I thought had the finishing upset, and they got dominated. But I told you guys we're gonna bounce back this week, clear as day. Shit wasn't gonna happen again. We picked 2 fighters that completely dominated their fights. Diniz, he was fighting a dude. He was fighting a dude off the couch. You're like, come on, bro. He beat the shit out of him. Easy win for my boy Diniz. Get him back in the win column after that Tybura fight. We said it. This dude is not Marcin Tybura. Even if he takes him down, he's getting right back up. So complete domination on the Diniz side. And then Jose Delgado, man, dude, people keep sleeping on this dude. He was the favorite, but every single capper I watched, to gain more information on these fights, they all had Hyder Amil. Why? This dude eats fucking punches on his fucking chin, bro. He eats punches. He eats fucking damage. or they thought Jose Delgado was gonna gas. Like, how do Amil fucking gasses? Like he should have lost the William Gomez fight. And honestly, I hope they give Delgado William Gomez next, because he will knock William Gomez the fuck out. This dude's a real prospect. Will he get to the top 10? Probably not. But this, a lot of these guys outside of the top 10, top 15, he definitely will put up a good fight against him. And he's live for the KO in a lot of these fights. If you guys match this parlay, shows free money plus 110. We're always going to try to go for a plus money, unless we have like a crazy fucking card where everybody's like minus 600 or whatever. But we're going to do our best to get close to plus money. If you've been matching the Rhino Rush ever since I took over, you'd be up money. So I want to keep that momentum going for the Lewis and freaking Teixeira fight. So that should be a pretty good one. So a lot of good finishing upside in those fights, and we'll see what we end up on for those parlays.
Yep, this is another parlay from Rear Naked Locks, Spark Alley Bangers. Remember, the concept is we pick a fighter that the odd makers have wrong. So last time we had Hill let us down. We came back with a vengeance. With Dariush, it was a pick'em minus 101. We told you guys he had the clear advantage, and people were sleeping on Dariush because he got knocked out back-to-back times. But you guys have to understand, he lost to top 5 competition. So Moicano, I told you guys, wasn't going to be able to out-grapple Dariush. Moicano doesn't have power, even though Dariush got dropped. That was literally the only blemish that Dariush had in that fight. It was complete domination for, we'll say, 14 minutes and 50 seconds of that fight. So if you guys match up, you guys we gave you guys a super lock with the best odds minus 101. I get better than that.
Yeah, I mean, this is as free as it gets, man. Other than one punch, he dominated the whole fight. Exactly how we predicted, man. Did he look old? Yeah, he did. But he's fighting Moicano, who's fucking fights in mud all the time. So yeah, we'll take that every week. I see some potential in that Lewis and Teixeira fight. I mean, we'll get to those fights when we get to the breakdown, but be on lookout for the next Bark Alley, because I think we're gonna hit that one too, and we're gonna keep the momentum going there.
Yep, definitely. All right, moving into our play of the week, in which me and Henry both pick our locks for the fight. I had Topuria, self-explanatory. You guys watched the fight. I told you guys he was a little steep. I think he was like minus 500 or close to it. But if you guys picked him, like I said, inside the distance or by KO, you guys would have got better odds. Like, there's no way in hell Topuria was going to win by decision. The dude has a touch of death, like I said before, ambidextrous on both hands. Charles is head in the air. He moves forward. He moves right into that punch, out cold.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is what we want for the lock of the week. 2 fighters that fucking either win their fights by finish with like zero resistance, or fighters that dominate their fights. I mean, our locks of the week have been a little rough, but I mean, it's good. We riding the ship, and it just we ought to just be smarter with our plays. I mean, we had Oban Elliott and Joaquin Buckley, who on paper should have won their fights, and yeah, shit happens. But I mean, we'll take this any day of the week. Complete domination from both sides. Minus 120. If you would have parlayed, not parlayed, if you would just bet all our guys straight, all our plays straight, you'd be up 4 to 5 units, depending on your unit size. So hopefully you guys match, because this is a good week for us.
Yep, definitely, guys. I'm telling you guys, subscribe to our channels. We have this is our schedule coming up. Tuesdays we have the bets and the breakdowns for the upcoming pay-per-view card. Wednesdays we're locked in on the Ultimate Fighter recap, and on Sundays, just like today, we give our event recap. We talk to you guys about how we cashed for you guys, our bets, and how they did. So, like, comment, subscribe to all of our social media accounts. It's on the screen right there. Rear Naked Locks Instagram, Rear Naked Locks MMA on TikTok. Comment down below if you guys are fading us or following us. I'm telling you guys, free money if you guys are watching, and it's only going to go up from here, boys. I'm telling you. I'm on a kill streak on the Around the World parlay. That shit is going to take over Mincy Bets in like a year's time. I'm telling you guys.
Hey, that's music to my ears, man. Hopefully, you guys like the content we're producing, man. Our videos are gaining more and more traction every week. So I mean, eventually we'll be on track with the MMA Guru and those guys. So be on the lookout, man, because we're on the rise.
Definitely, guys. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Stay tuned for our breakdown on Teixeira versus Lewis and our Ultimate Fighter coming up on Tuesday. All right, guys. Rear Naked Locks out.